Hey guys, welcome back.
All right, welcome to episode 86.
Episode 86.
All right, so now we're in this new little setup.
Ooh.
Fancy. So we'll see how this works out. Hopefully it does, and hopefully you like it. So, okay. So last week we talked about staying on-site resort property.
Lots of fun, lots of perks, some downsides, but
Mostly
overall,
good.
Yeah, good choice.
Okay, so we promised y'all that this week we would talk about the pros and cons of staying off-site, and I think we were promised a jingle.
Okay, so if you guys watch Jimmy Fallon ever, shout out hashtag Fallon on the Lemon Sisters.
Whoa.
Jimmy, you know you want to be on our show, or have us on your show.
Yeah, that'd be better.
That'd be way better. Anyways, they do the pros and cons, so it goes like this. Pros and cons and pros and cons and pros. Yep, I know.
Huh.
It's fantastic.
It's exciting.
It gets stuck in my head all the time. If you watch Jimmy Fallon, it gets stuck in your head too. You know it does. Anyways.
Okay, so anyhow, some of the pros of staying off-site, which is what we normally do.
Yes.
Some of the pros is that, are you going to make fun of my talking already?
Sorry.
Anyhow, some of the pros are there's lots and lots more choices.
Yes, because one, you're not restricted to Walt Disney World Resort property.
I mean, there's tons of
There's
places
tons
there.
of places there. There's places right outside, like downtown Disney area, and lots of places. But when you're off-site, you have the option to go as far or as close to the actual near.
That's what I was going to ask you. You said near far.
If you know that's from, let us know. But you can stay, like, say you really want to do like a beach day.
Yeah.
So say you want to stay in between Cocoa Beach and Kissimmee. You have that option because, you know, there's not really any Disney resorts there.
Right.
So.
But there is, no, that's a whole nother. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, or if you want like a 4-bedroom or, you know, there's just a lot of choices that you can have that maybe is limited on the property. Okay, so another one is restaurants. We kind of talked about this last week about how by the end of the week you're kind of just tired of the chicken nuggets and the hamburgers and stuff that you have.
Especially if you're like us, when we mainly just do quick service.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a little tired of your options.
Yes, because it all kind of tends to be the same unless you go to like the restaurant, sit down, which we like to spend our time in the park, so that doesn't happen. We like to be more out there. So going to there now, we always suggest that you go to Sunny's Barbecue.
Sunny's Barbecue.
Hey. So always go there. So if you're staying just at the resorts and you don't have a car or anything, that's not going to be an option because you don't want to pay the cab price.
No.
So going to all the different restaurants and experience things. Now I'm not a universal person. We know that. But I do like City Walk.
Yeah.
And so I like the different restaurants and stuff that they have there. It's fun. You know, I think it's NBA City. Me and Tim like going there. So I know. We like sports.
I haven't been to City Walk in forever.
It's been a long time. So, I mean, a couple of years, I guess. Well, we went to... Anyhow, that's another thing.
So, all right. So the next thing is, like we said in the last video, if you are a Disney lover like us, being encompassed in Disney 24/7 is fantastic.
Right.
Now, one of the pros of staying off-site is if you're one of those people that doesn't necessarily want Disney 24/7, this gives you that little bit of a break.
Okay.
So if you're staying in a not Disney hotel, there's not going to be a little Disney, you know, figurines made out of towels waiting for you. Probably not any hidden Mickeys that are intentionally left places.
But there are some, like, when we've been researching, like, homes to rent.
Yeah.
They have Disney themed rooms.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the, like, I know that we are Westgate owners, and Westgate has a movie theater that you can go to that is, they play Disney movies and they have it. So you can get that little bit, but if you are not totally want to be submersed in Disney, then
You have the option not to be.
yeah, this is the option not to be. The number one reason that we stay off site is because it's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
So much cheaper for
Hands
us.
down cheaper.
We get just amazing deals because we are Westgate owners. We are part of a group called Interval International, and we get amazing deals through them. And for all of us to go and stay, the prices are just amazing, and we can't even touch it. And so it allows us to go more often and to go more days at the park, which is really more important to us than where we stay, because usually we're just there to sleep. We plan a day or two that we don't have to, that we can stay and go swimming and different things. But being cheaper is the deal. You know, and that's kind of one of the reasons that we have this whole channel, is because we want the average person to be able just to go to Disney and have fun without, and keep the cost down, so that you can experience too being middle income.
Yeah.
So, and then ticket discounts.
Those are a good thing. Like I think we've mentioned before, if you're staying at a resort other than Disney, they usually have little kiosks selling tickets, and you can actually usually get a little bit better of a discount than you would just buying it straight from the gate.
We usually buy our tickets through wherever resort we're staying. And of course, if you are not an owner, if you want to go through their sit down
for 2 hours, sometimes you can get free tickets.
Sometimes you can, and if that's the only option that you have and you're willing to do that, for us, it used to be an option that we had. Right now, we don't want to spend the time. So, but that's something that you can do, because Orlando is filled with lots of resorts that want you to come and sit.
Just say no, though.
Well, unless you want to. Okay, so the very last pro that we have, of course there's probably a lot more, but this is our last one, is that if you stay on site and you don't have a car, you miss this one perk of being off site is
your very first ride of any of the parks. Your very first ride is the tram.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, on Periscope this week, I was watching Grandpa Fred, or Fred Grandpa. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know which one it is. It's one of those two. But he was like, "I'm on the tram," and I was like, "Oh, I have to stop and watch it because I just love the tram."
There's something about the tram that's just magical. Like, you don't get that. And what we learned is we had parked handicap, I think, at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, I think so.
And maybe like Epcot one of the days. But the handicap was so close to the front entrance that we didn't get to ride the tram.
Matter of fact, one time, we said, "Can we ride the tram, and will you bring us back here, and then we'll walk to our car?" Just because I wanted to ride the tram. I think it was like our last day, and I was so sad, and I just wondered. I think it was the last day, the last place that we were at, and we were parked so close. No, they told me they couldn't.
Aww.
That we had to get off in the parking lot, and I was so tired I didn't want to walk the rest of the way, but it's fun. The tram is the first ride. So I'm sure there's a lot more pros. If you can think of some, make sure you comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, so there are cons to staying off-site.
Yes.
Okay, so first con is parking.
Yep, parking is $17 for cars.
Yeah.
Is it more for like trucks? No, like some places do like RVs and stuff cost more. No,
I don't know. I think you're making that up.
Take two.
I feel like that's like in a drive-in movie or something.
I don't know. It could be. I feel like it's somewhere else. Like yes. Anyways, it's $17 to park if you are driving yourself. If you are an annual pass holder,
free.
It's free.
So
if you stay off site but you're an annual pass holder, it's still free for you.
Yeah, so that's a good deal.
So don't forget that. But if you are anybody else, it's $17 a day.
Another con is traffic.
Ooh.
I-4, And y'all in Florida, if you're watching in Florida, I'm sorry, but you don't know how to drive.
No.
You guys are crazy fast drivers and are not safe. I'm sure it's because you have lots of tourists and you get mad at them.
I probably do.
I would too, but you make it unsafe. Watch it. But no, we used to live in Florida, so like it was bad driving around Disney and stuff. So it is not a fun time. So traffic is ucky. So if you can just stay on site and not have to do with it,
It's awesome.
boom. Okay, another one is the extra magic hours.
You don't get any extra. You do not get any extra magic hours
No.
if you were staying off site.
So then you see it like on the online or on your My Disney Experience or stuff, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Well, people have already been in the park for 2 hours. Where am I?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Yeah. So I mean, that's a huge thing. The risk of not getting in.
Ooh. So let's say you're going at a peak time.
Okay.
Like spring break.
Okay.
Just happened. Now I don't think they shut down, but they do have a capacity. There is a point where they can no longer take like day ticket holders.
Right.
I'm pretty sure if there's certain levels.
If you're on a resort, you get in first. I think if you're annual pass, then you get in too.
but
like,
if you're just a day ticket holder, you don't get jack.
yeah.
Like if they're at capacity, they will politely and kindly turn you away. They got to be safe too.
Yeah.
And there's so definitely like New Year's Eve, almost always we'll get
We
to
went
capacity.
when we went one New Year's Eve, and it was at 10 o'clock. It was at capacity.
like 10 a.m.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and like the holidays, major holidays, those are going to usually get to capacity. So you want to make sure plan around that, because if you're not one of those, if you're not staying on property and you're not an annual pass holder, you definitely run the risk on those peak times of not getting in.
Also, you don't get dining plan.
Yeah.
If you stay off, you don't get dining plan, which is a real bummer. That you can't like buy it or do something, add it onto the ticket. I mean, it would be really, really nice. My aunt was I talked to her on Saturday, and she lives in Texas, and she was telling me about their Six Flags annual pass holders, and the tickets that they bought allow them to have free dining, which was just an awesome deal. And I mean, Six Flags doesn't even compare to Disney, but you understand what I'm saying. It's not that would be a great option
Yeah,
to
they
have.
might. I feel like they should do that soon. Like,
Well, maybe you should write them a letter.
we'll let them know.
Okay, we'll tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're tight. We're like this.
You and Mr. Disney?
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, he's kind of dead, but
The other one,
Oh, okay. Any of them?
Roy.
Oh, okay.
We're BFFs.
Okay.
So,
All right. And the last one that we have is that the rooms are just not as magical.
no,
I mean, they may have a little bit of something in there, but no,
there's something about those Disney places.
it is.
Like they pump in yummy smells at Disney resorts, and Marriott is great, and they pump in smells sometimes, but not Disney smells.
What are Disney smells?
Pirates of the Caribbean, like that smell
Yeah.
when you're waiting in line. It's like a musky, watery smell, which would be gross any other time in life. But when you're at Disney, it's like a good
amazing.
smell. Or like that
Popcorn.
popcorn or that fresh plasticky smell.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that smell. That's like when you're walking into the stores. Like, close your eyes. Yeah, you smell it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, so that's our pros and cons of staying off-site.
Pros and cons.
And so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope this helps make your decisions better.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, hit us up. I've stayed at both, and
I have never stayed on property.
so I mean, you can see the pros and cons of it. And we've stayed at a lot of different resorts in Florida, and so we definitely have ones that we like and would recommend. If you would like to send us a message, comment below.
Yeah.
That'd be great. All right, so we got 200.
Yay!
Yay!
200 subscribers. We got caught up like right in there. So thank you.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, share.
Share.
Follow us on Periscope, because Periscope is super fun.
We love it.
And then Twitter, Facebook, all the other things. You can find it below. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, and until then,
Have
a magical day.
day.